Okay, y'all are never gonna guess what piece we're starting with.
No, I actually don't. Okay. That's so weird.
It's actually Dan's on number 2.
Hey, yo.
Okay, Offenbach, where is this?
I think we should start at 270.
Okay.
We should.
That's true. Let's do that. Okay.
Yeah, let's start at 270.
Yeah. So we're gonna do 270. Sydney, can you put on a metronome at 120 beats per minute?
Yes.
And everybody but Sydney and Julian is going to play. You ready? Just gonna play it like we've been playing it for right now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, Cool. All right.
That sounds fun.
So,
It's not.
all right, turn it off.
Yeah.
We can't. Raise show of hands. Be 100% honest with me. Who is comfortable enough and confident in themselves that they can do this and play every single note? Like you're really comfortable with the 16 notes. Raise your hand. Okay, you're gonna do it anyways.
To be fair,
I mean, if you mean it's like
we gotta
that's a
read
whole
something.
thing.
We don't know where.
That's what I mean. If you mean like excluding breathing, I sure.
Excluding breathing. I mean, if you're confident in your execution of the repeated 16th notes and 16th notes in general when you're tonguing, if you are confident in that, raise your hand.
I can do that.
Let's say that again.
If you are confident in the 16th notes and you're playing of the 16th notes, tempo wise, tonguing wise, you're not dragging the tempo. Nobody is confident.
Well, basically, are you confident playing the section, like as a whole thing, excluding the times you have to breathe? No.
Okie dokie. So,
In my defense, I lost my 4 seconds practice, but
me and Connor and Ebony are going to play the whole thing. I hope, you know, including breathing. Here's the plan. Okay, so for
Is that a
is it Ebony at the door? It is Ebony at the door.
I feel like
Okay.
half the reflection.
So, I don't want like a rigid plan because if I tell everybody to do the same thing, it'll sound off in terms of balance. So I would just encourage you to cut off a 16th note or two to help you out. So you're not dragging or speeding up a tempo. Starting at 270, you can play something like and then when we have the slur 2 and then tongue 6 on the repeated 16th note, if your single tonguing is not that efficient and you can't double tongue, you can just choose a half of the bar to play on. But I would encourage you to communicate with your standmate and make sure that you are not both playing and not playing in the same spots. It could be like 271, 2, 3, 4. Like 274 is played by the second clarinets, and 275 is played by the third clarinets, something like that. When do y'all, because me and Connor cut out eventually, when do y'all do the like the like
Oh,
308.
okay, so at 308, I would encourage seconds and thirds to just trade off every beat. So, unless you're, if you are confident that you can play that repeatedly.
See, there is okay.
Okay.
It's everywhere before that.
It's less about the single tongue and more just the like
The fingers.
the finger.
Yeah.
That's the
Honestly,
problem.
the hardest part, I think, after practicing it for like a week and a half now, is like 294 to
Yes,
308.
Yes.
Because at like the arpeggio of it,
Mhm.
you would think it would be easier to do because it's like a familiar pattern, but it's like the span of it at the tempo. I think that's
See,
where
I can get it if I cut the C out.
Right, and that's what I was saying, like, if you need to cut out a note
Yeah.
to make it efficient, then do that.
Okay.
At 294, if you just wanna play that's completely okay, because, again, I'm forcing me, Ebony, and Connor to play the whole thing. So, oh yeah, you're gonna play, you're not, we're figuring out who is playing what and what they're not playing.
You just focus on putting your thumbpress back.
You do that, but yeah.
What is the final tempo that he wants to do?
120 is the tempo.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's doable.
Yes.
We're not literally killing ourselves.
Yeah, so whenever you need to just cut off a note, please do that. I think that will help with tempo and then obviously with managing all of the notes.
I've never heard you.
Okay, so can we turn the metronome back on? And we're just gonna run through the majority of the section a few times and just experiment with throwing a few notes away. And then whatever works out the best for you individually, mark that in your part, and then that is how you will play this part. Okay? Alright.
I say you want us to do it.
Alright. 270. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. In general, when we have the repeated 16th notes on the same note, we're speeding up. We're making it harder for ourselves. So,
Yeah, when it says crescendo, that's when we start getting faster.
I think Ray means like throughout, right? Like throughout. Every
yeah,
time.
I mean, in general, every time that we are
Yeah.
repeating 16th notes, we're getting faster a little bit. Did that feel better for anybody?
I
You
think
guys
so.
keep
First, we're so.
Obviously, this isn't gonna magically solve the problem. We all need to practice.
Oh, yeah.
It is technically challenging. Can we try it one more time? And then I'm just gonna listen. Just for now, we want to slow it down.
Yeah.
110.
That's fine. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. if the 16th note, like the same note, repeated 16th staccato is too much, you can do like da 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 da, like skip 2, or you can just do 8th notes. Like, well, staccato 16ths, but you know, on the 8th note. You can do that as well. And you don't need to feel bad about it. We all are at our different like levels. Just trying to make it sound as unified and as well executed without letting the audience know we're not actually doing it. But yeah, that already sounded better to me. I think it is also, we just need to keep practicing it, but I think this will help. We want to do it one more time. Maybe do it one more time. Let's try to go all the way to 324. Don't adjust right now. Just play the bass. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, VHL a lot, and I know actually doing VHL will fix the problem, but I think it is important to be able to play it at one tempo, because then you can easily speed it up. Yeah, at 286, when we're just over and over again doing this figure, it's, in general, we're speeding up, but it is also the slurred notes. I think we're worried about playing the slurred notes perfectly. It's kind of like, we're aiming for them and making sure we're on time so much that we're speeding up just a little bit every time we do it, but we're doing it a lot, so it ends up being a significant kind of accident we're going on. Yeah. I'm sorry that this didn't help as much as I thought, but at the end of the day, we just need to keep practicing. Yep, that's boring. That will fix most of your problems. Just turning a metronome on. 120 is as fast as we are going to do it. So you can go at 100 if you need to. Work it up. 120 is not egregiously fast. So I think it's an attainable goal. I think we will be okay, but we need to practice. Does anybody want to go through any other part of the specific section that we think we're struggling with specifically that I already said? I think going over more I don't know, we're not going to get better at it at this exact moment without practicing ourselves. I just wanted to throw out the idea of chopping off a note when necessary. Experiment with that in your practicing as well, and mark that in your parts so you can practice it like that. Cool. Okay, I have like 12 other things. So we go back to 204, and I just want the melody right now. Sydney metronome 72. Just the melody. I think that's everybody but me, Connor, and Julie. So 4, 1, 2, 3. like Arsenal said today, make sure that we're going through the entire phrase. We're all good musicians. We can wait to breathe a little bit longer. But if you think back to like the day we read this now, that sounds really good. That sounds very nice. Can we do it one more time, making sure that we are breathing when absolutely necessary, following the line, and making sure not to slow down. I don't want to draw too much attention to it, but when we were playing today, when we got to like the top of the phrase, we would slow down a little bit, but it almost felt in character. So it's like, I don't know.
Just watch my girls.
Yeah. Like, one more time without the chug-chugs. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Y'all sound very nice. I'm proud. Can we do it one more time, just adding me and Connor? Keep it. Just adding me and Connor. 1, 2, 3. Cool. That's all I have for that part. Working back more. Can we go to 102? Can you bump it up to 88? I think that's what I marked.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I just want us to make sure that we are subdividing in our head and not being the loudest thing possible that's happening. I mean, we're definitely like the most important like type of thing, but we're not the most important instrument playing at the moment. So don't blast. I can't even hear myself when I'm playing this part. But make sure when we have the we are right on time and just following through that. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. We sped up like crazy. Stay too low. Or did we speed? Did we not speed up?
We sped up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I cannot hear it. It's all on. Can we do it one more time?
Hey, don't go there.
Just make sure we're right in the pocket.
I just said don't go
1, 2, 3.
It's longer.
Are you staying with the metronome or are you letting us persuade you? Well, you have the metronome, so stay with the metronome. If we don't follow you, then it's all our fault.
Don't think of it as a run. Like, it's not.
It's one motion.
Yeah. Don't be afraid of like the notes.
Yes.
I don't know if that makes sense.
What? It's just that I can't do it. Like, it's 2 notes. But I'm trying. And also, Alexia told me double time. I was like, oh, what do
I mean,
I
on
do?
the base clarinet, though, it's like 10 times easier.
Oh, well. I was playing clarinet with her. I was like, what about double tongue? And she was like, that doesn't make sense.
Well, you know, let's go. All right, yeah. Why don't we do this? 1, 2, 3.
I also think it's the one. I think it's the eighth note is what's in here. You're like ba 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 ba
Yeah,
ba.
we're in time when we played with Dr. Austin.
That was, I think that one was most in time with
Yes,
myself.
that one was better. It's, yeah. I think it's just without everybody else and a man with hands. We're not as. But I mean, the first time we sped up, but we all stayed like perfectly together. So it is what it is. I wrote that note like 2 weeks ago, so we're allowed to write it down. Can we do 47? Just going over what he talked about today with the staggered release of our notes. I didn't know that was a thing.
It's just like, it's written into music.
Yes, I don't mean do some things individually, I just mean play your part and like, yes.
So wait, when does everybody end? So the thirds end on beat. I guess I'm gonna say 2, like of
Big beat too?
yeah, fake beat 2 of the next measure. It's like 48. 48, yeah.
Seconds end on. Wait, yeah, same place.
Wait, what measure was the staggered breathing thing?
At 47,
Okay.
or not breathing, but
47 through like.
I think it's
I thought it was
just,
through.
I thought it was till 50.
Till 150.
it's just measure, it's just the
that
last
one?
measure before we cut off.
Okay.
Where they hold the beat till like all the way to the end.
Okay.
So we cut
that's
off
what I-
on
Oh,
beat
yeah.
2
I thought it
of
was-
6.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Can we just play it?
Yeah.
Easy. 80. Okay. Alright. 47.
You need to?
Sure. Everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, no, I got fake.
Okay, so
Yeah.
when does everybody cut off of the last note?
We cut off like at the end of measure.
Yeah, we hold out for the entire measure.
And we cut off on beat 2 of 6.
We have a half minute.
Okay. Can we make that obvious because everybody just kind of decayed?
Yeah.
Even if you play through the whole measure, just stop your air when you cut off the beat. Okay. Again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2.
What?
Are you also part of the staggered?
No.
Oh.
I just stopped.
That sounds good to me. I mean, I don't really know what he was talking about with the staggered thing. I'm kind of confused.
That's not.
I think he made it sound more complicated than it
Yeah.
is. I think, I don't know, just play.
Okay.
There's no people.
Just don't be wrong.
I need to go soon. Is there anything like super important we have to hit?
And there's one more thing in this. I don't know how important it is. Let's look at the demo. Yeah, can we go to the demo tutorial? Who knows? We're gonna go straight to measure 40.
Delicious.
Measure 40. No metronome. No metronome, hopefully. Focus on your articulation. It has gotten a lot better through like more rehearsals. Being like really hitting your accents. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. Make sure the subdivision of the 16th note is constantly in your head. I can speak, I promise. Okay. Let's try one more time. 1, 2, 3. One more time. I think, especially over here, where like literally just me, but it might be all of us. But for me, it's the slurred notes that are making me. I think I'm leaving the first note early because I'm hitting it. It's like yeah. It's kind of stretching.
Leaning on it.
I'll lean on your mom. All right. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we want to
I think it's slow down.
Yeah, that was really slow.
Yeah.
That's just kind of starting off slow.
Yeah. I don't know what tempo we're doing.
I think it's, the performance tempo, I think is 120.
I agree.
Because that's what it was in August.
Like,
Tap 100.
I tapped 100.
Yeah,
That's it?
that'll do. Right. 40. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time, and let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time, and I won't say. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3. Bar before 50?
No, 4
4 before 50. Oh yeah.
It's already wanting to speed up.
I agree. It's wanting to speed up and pitch is kind of a thing, but we'll get more into pitching. Can we do 4 before 50, please?
4 for 50.
4 before 50. We sped up a little bit and then we're like, oh, we sped up, and then we slowed down and then we were fine. So. And 1, 2, 3. Alright, one more time, and then when we get to the happy little upbeat piano section, can we hit that last note on the end of 4 as soft as possible with the best tone quality we have? Alright, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Try not to kind of puff that note out either. It's it can be a little sharp without being like marcato. But yeah, soft, just airy little tap of it. That's better. Quite soon after that, can we do 3 after 50? Because for whatever reason, Della Gioia was like, what if the whole clarinet section all played the same in the altissimo? And that happens again later, and it's very fun. So can we do 3 after 50, and just listen to the pitch when we all are playing that E flat? We do all play it, right?
Mhm.
3 after 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. That was actually better than I thought it was gonna go. What is the overall usual tendency of E flat, sharp or flat? I guess it can depend on the instrument.
Yeah.
But for me, it's usually sharp. I just want to make sure that none of us are using our pinky.
Right.
None of us are using our pinky. Are you, for D flat, don't use your pinky. Most of the notes up there use your pinky, but D flat does not.
It's like
The exception.
D and
Yeah.
I.
So, no pinky. One more time, and let's keep going, just so we can do the soft and the four again. And make sure that when we get to 4 before 60, the accented quarter notes are kind of like bell tone.
What's that?
Where? Where?
Same spot. 3 after 50. 1, 2, 3.
Is that
Slight speed.
It's
We didn't
whenever we
agree.
have the syncopation, we rush on syncopation.
if any of you guys come across an unmarked black folder with 2 like straps across it, let me know, because that is mine. I do not have it.
Are you sure that you couldn't have possibly taken it with you to band on Wednesday after?
To
like a-
Marshall band?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did because I realized I was missing it when I was there.
Okay.
So,
We will keep an eye out.
Have you checked the lost and found?
Yes.
is there a lost and found here?
That's what, like, when we went up to the office,
In
that's,
office?
that's what we had.
That's not there.
Although, some of the office workers don't know where the lost and found is, and some of them do.
I went with Doug Russell to like a room in the back. I guess that was where.
Okay. And you still couldn't find it?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope it turns out. Okay, I mean, I was gonna touch on 1, 2, 3, 4 after 60 for like pitch reasons, but we all kind of did pretty good. Can we do 1 after 60 just to make sure it wasn't a fluke? Be solid in your syncopation. 1 after 60. 1, 2, 3.
We go to the E too early.
Yeah.
It's the E.
Ba, ba, ba. Okay, we try it one more time. Subdividing the whole time. Let's start at 60 because I'm dumb and forgot the lower there. At 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, cool. Alright, what else? That was something. Oh yeah, same vein. Can we do 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 before 80.
Now this is a good one.
Variation 2, 4 before 80.
This one's delicious. Sure, you will.
Are you playing with this?
Are you playing on the same high note we have?
I'm sure you are.
If not higher.
It's a little bit above the staff, so yeah, he's probably on the same.
Ah, yes, all clarinets with a high F, even better.
And with the flutes.
I thought that you thought all clarinets on D flat was good. If you want to do
It
better.
actually sounds good. Like when we play it with the flutes, like I think it's in character.
Yeah, I think none of us are really like scared. We're all just like, we're just gonna play these notes,
Yeah.
and it's helping. So definitely don't shy away. Yeah, let's give it a shot. I think same tempo. No, pace. Let's. You don't need it. Alright. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we come. No.
I'll measure it up.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe if I count off. Alright, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Redo it one more time. Yes, pay attention to your pitch. I would really encourage all of you to hop into a practice room and just play your D and your F, just so you know what the tendency of your D and your F are. So when you get there, you're like, okay, I need to lift down a little bit or lift up a little bit. My F is always flat, which is so strange because all of my other really high notes are always sharp. Okay, one more time, and we'll keep going. Make sure we make a huge difference between the forte and the piano, and keep that separation on the same page. 240. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. We're gonna do it again, and this time Julian is going to play at least 80% loud. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Yeah, 1 after 80, I think we're okay. I think I was like afraid of the F, but I think the D is the worst problem.
We do also quote it out loud.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yeah.
So yeah, I recommend that we hop in the practice room and maybe even put a drone on and just play our D with I guess a C on your drum, and just do it as long as you need to match it. Make sure you know your tendency. Mine's usually short. So that's all right. Cool. And what time is it?
420.
Alright, what else? Can we go to 110? I know when I've been playing this in rehearsal, I've been speeding up like crazy. This is just for tempo reasons, trying not to speed up. So, subdivide, listen to our beautiful bass clarinet, and it should be good. I don't know, let's go until I stop. This kind of applies to like the whole rest of the movie, so, or all of it right there. 110. 1, 2, 3. That was interesting, because we're usually like right in the pocket of that section.
I know same regard to it. Every single time you have a repeated note, it's the same thing with 270 in the off pocket. It's every single time it's like you get to the repeated note, it's like, okay, I just need a tongue that's da 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 da, and you just speed up immediately on it.
Okay.
We're also probably more comfortable with it because of the repetition. So
Yeah.
then we're like, let's go, let's focus.
That's true, that's good. Can we start 3 before 120 and exaggerate the dynamics? I think we're maybe jumping down to like a mezzo forte. And it'd be really cool if we could get as piano as possible, 2 before 120, and then bring all we have measured for, and then Julian and Ray serenade us for 3 beats. Okay.
Rain,
Yes.
after I do this, I have to go and get my stuff in Washington.
Alright. 3 before 120. One, two, three. Okay, so that was a little bit quiet, but we airballed a few notes. So as quiet as possible with your best sound. That might also mean making your forte louder. The measure before 120, we were way louder than we were at the end of that first part we played. At least I felt we were. So match your dynamics. We can be a little bit louder if we need to because it is a crescendo. We can bring it all in that last crescendo just for that last note and then drop it away. All right. Last time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's that guitar. But yeah, I like that. Definitely do at least that much contrast every time we do that. Cool. Bye, Julio. Okay. Anything else? Because we still need. Can we go to variation 4? 6 after 150. Our lovely little triplets. Yes. Or the 6th bar of 150. At the 4/4 where they're supposed to. 60. Listen to each other. Don't play too loud so we can kind of get a measurement.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
At 160, do the seconds also have the click?
Yeah.
Okay.
Starting at the 4/4 after 150. Where the triplets. 1, 2, 3. shadow the 32nd note people.
Yes.
Six-
Triplet 16. Yeah.
You thought it was a 3. That is very telling. That you thought it was a 3.
Yeah, I think we're taking it a little bit faster than we need to. It's quite slower than we think it might be. Can we start there, 160? Just the people with the triplet 16. Alright, 160. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Can we try as hard as possible to make sure we are connecting all the notes smoothly, and also so I know it's accented, but it's almost like we can hear the first note and then all of the other notes disappear. So I think overall the whole thing can be a little bit better. I know are we crescendo?
There's no accent.
There's no accent.
No.
No.
Yeah, there's no accent, no crescendo, no nothing.
Well, he told us to write in a crescendo
Yeah, I
for
would-
the last one.
I would crescendo, yeah, at least the bar before the 3/4. Well, in that case, yeah, even more reason for all of them to be the same, because it sounds like you're accented. So there, all the way through to the bottom of that triplet. Try again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I think we need to look at that in the practice room. So please do that. But I feel like I could play as loud as all of you could. So I don't think you need to blow our ears off because there are other people covering the part. But I don't know. Until today, when like it was all staggered, I couldn't really hear y'all. So let's try it one more time. Can we just all be a little bit louder and try to maintain the same level of loudness between our notes? 1, 2, 3. Cool. Alright. And add the 3/4 for TC. Right? You have 4 TC?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, that was like a mezzo.
That was like a
That was a mezzo bit, for sure. So can we do it one more time again, Emily?
Yeah.
One more time, and you can be as out of tune as you would like. Please blow my face off.
Okay.
Just be super. 1, 2, 3. I was gonna say it until like that downbeat of the 3/4. I was trying to say you were pretty in tune as opposed to when you were quiet. And then that, but yeah, no, at least that though. At least that though. I like that a lot. Get in the practice room, even get those notes out in the triplets. Definitely have a metronome on, so we're not speeding through the triplet. Anything else?
Okay, learn it over.
Can we do 181, I think? I literally just wrote sectionals over a 6-bar rest I have. Is
We have a 4-bar rest and then we come in.
281, sorry.
Oh, 281.
Might be 281.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. And then first, can you come in when they come?
I see.
Alright, 281, what is our team vote? We're probably not going.
72 and 1.
72.
Or-
Alright, 281. 1, 2, 3.
So you wanted to wait if we
281.
Okay, so that's 5 for us.
Oh, yes. Y'all could also be,
Okay.
it's so quiet, it's so dainty, and this is like the climax of the piece, I think. Okay, yeah,
Yes, it is.
alright, 281. 1, 2, ready. Am I counting wrong, or are y'all counting?
Something happened.
Okay, you want 281, that means this is 5 measures,
I
not 6.
counted 5, and y'all came in 1 before I started counting.
Okay.
So confused.
Oh, yeah, I lost track. So I just did mine.
How about we just start at 280?
Okay, let's start at 280. I'm trying to think of
What
what
about
to say.
3 before? Can we?
3 before 280. Sounds good. Okay. 3 before 280. 1, 2, ready. Can we do that again? Please, before I say something.
Yeah.
By that I mean figure out what it is. 1, 2, ready. So when do y'all stop playing?
The measure before you come in, we stop on beat 3.
Okay, that is not obvious.
Wait.
Cause you come in 4 before 290, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We stop in 285.
Yeah, on beat 3.
Okay,
If you're subdividing.
yes, okay. Can we make sure that that's obvious, because we're all just kind of.
We stop on beat 2.
Well, we play for beat 1 and beat 2, and then we rest on
yes.
beat 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So, breathe the whole way through, and then you're off, because it's kind of just it's fading away, but it also gives off like unsureness of the tempo, at least to me. It kind of throws me off on my entrance. Can we do that one more time? 3 before 280. 1, 2, ready. Cool. That'll fix itself with Dr. Austin. At 300 though, with the 8th notes, we do often rush. And it's kind of the whole ensemble that rushes, so I guess it feels right. But I don't think you ever really said that word, showing there. Yeah. Yeah. The 4th measure of 290, make sure, I really liked what he said the one time. What he said the one time about like making your runs like a tambourine roll with the thumb thing. That was pretty cool. I liked that.
I think
But-
you're the first or the only ones with that.
Are we the only ones that do that?
We have the
one
last
septuple.
one.
You just have one septuple?
That's the last one.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah. Before that, we have 8 notes on beats 1, 2, and 3.
do you have like the same notes? Is it an A to an A?
Yep.
Like the C sharp and F sharp?
Yeah.
That's like the hardest one.
Yeah.
Really?
The other ones are pretty easy. I guess they all have those notes, yeah. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, just make sure when you have the runs, make sure you're aiming for the top note and you're starting at the right time. The notes are important, but make sure that we are in time with the starts and stops of our runs and we are leading to the top. Time check.
4:36.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was 1 minute off.
We started tuning at 3:38, so good for me.
Okay.
Any questions on the delegate or on the rock?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Marching band! Woo! Marching